I am working at Benefit today. So I'm getting ready and I am taking the Hello Flawless Oxygen Foundation and I'm actually mixing it with probably, can you see, like, yeah. Woo! Yeah. So I've got like 1 part moisturizer, 1 part foundation because I don't really want very full coverage. I've got some hormonal breakouts that I want to cover, but like I've been trying to do less full coverage, and I kind of got that from like Risa Dexter and Midnight Weirdo, which Midnight Weirdo is a friend of mine. You need to follow both of them, but both of them were not really into full coverage, and so I started trying that out and I'm really into it. And then I also am like off and on use this technique of using a more fluffy brush. I actually use this for my bronzer, but I use my Vera Mona thing to switch it out so I didn't get like bronzer all over my face. This is great too if you work with colors a lot. So using a fluffy brush to apply my foundation because it puts a really thin layer on. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm going with foundation with today. I have more on my hands, so I'm going to like not waste it, but that's what I'm doing. I'm mixing it with moisturizer because I really want to thin it out, and my skin has been like combination dry for the season, and so I like dewy skin. I don't like things clinging to dry patches. I don't like dryness at all. So you can kind of see like my face looks pretty shiny. I'm very down with that. Like that is fun. I was gonna use this under the eyes, but I think I'm going to use a different concealer. And then I'm taking Fit Me concealer, Maybelline Fit Me. Love that concealer, and I'm going to actually dab with this brush. This brush was a Sigma F10 brush, and this is a Zoeva 110 brush. So I took my beauty blender, I got a new one, and honestly, I don't think you need, like, if you want to try the Real Techniques complexion sponge, I think that's just as good. I had a phase where I liked that better. Now I'm back to the beauty blender. I don't know. If you want to save money, like the Real Techniques sponge is fantastic, and so Sam and Nick are great. But anyway, so I'm taking it, I put it under warm water, and I purposely did that so that it was obviously warm. And I am going very lightly, putting the tip in of the beauty blender in there, and then I am just dabbing that. I only used a little bit. This is very, very thick. This will probably last me a million years, even though you're only supposed to have it for probably 12 months. I'm just going to spread that on the eyelids because I'm not going to be doing shadow today, or what I do will be extremely minimal. I'm going to kind of go with a liner and a lip and just leave it at that. Putting everything away as I go because that's how you keep your area from not being a mess. I'm going to take the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Don't know why I had to look. I know what this is called. I use number 1. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in a while, but my eyebrows are usually much darker than this. I still use number 1 because I don't really have to do them because I usually get them tinted. I do go to the Benefit Brow Bar. I've been going to the Benefit Brow Bar since before I started working for Benefit. I also love the way they tint brows. I like the formula that they use in their tint. I'm going to set around my eyes with, I'm not a big powder person. You'll notice I really don't use powders a lot, but I don't really have a powder that I want to set my under eyes, and so I'm going to be using this Hourglass palette and this brush, and honestly I feel like I used this brush to contour before, so I'm going to run it through this. Seriously, this is the best. Vera Mona, these color switch things are awesome. And then for the eyes, I'm going to be using one color. This is a Z palette I switch these out all the time depending on if I'm traveling or not. That makes it sound like I travel a whole lot. It's just been kind of over break. And like this is really easy to travel with a bunch of like these colors. And this is, I know it's a Morphy Creme Brulee or ES eyeshadow 63. I'm taking that on a Morphy E23. I love Morphy Shadows. They're some of my favorites. And I do not have the Benefit shadows, actually. They have like an eyeshadow palette, and then it's not a secret, so I can tell you guys, they're launching individual eyeshadows, like eyeshadow things, and it's actually like 2 eyeshadows in one, but it's like individual things that you buy instead of like a palette. Super cute. The packaging is extremely durable. I got to hold them and see them last time I worked, before they were really a thing, or like they were really talking about them. Same with the lipstick. So if you guys have seen, like, Benefit has like the eye kit, and then the lips, it's like Big Sexy Eye Kit and then Big Sexy Lip Kit, and now those lips, I'm just flinging my brush around, those lips are like minis, and so now they come out with the big ones, the individual ones. That's all I'm going to do for the eyes. I kind of just define the crease, and then I totally lied. Switching my brush again because I think this had black on it. I'm taking a Bean, G-A-C-H-I-S, Paris eyeshadow brush. I think I got this from an Ipsy bag or something. And I'm just going to smudge the lower lash line with that same creme brulee. Sometimes I'll even just do this for my eyes. Today I'm going to do liner. Almost never do liner, but today we're going with liner. And I'm going to take the Push Up purple, green. I'm gonna go with the green one. I also don't do winged liner. Just personal choice on me. And then wow, getting real close. Hello. I'm just going to push this into the lash line. And then what I'll do is take a little bit on the tip of this brush on my lower lash line, so it's not like my liner is just stopping. Yep, and that took forever. This is why I almost never do liner, because I just cannot be bothered. And I'm going to use Hoola to bronze. I will place it almost like a contour, but like I'm not contouring. I also don't contour. Not never, but definitely not on a regular basis. Not a fan of contouring, especially I can say I never do the harsh contour. I like defining the cheekbones if I'm doing like a beach look and say I'm working on somebody that already has really defined cheekbones, then I use that. I kind of just build off of that, but I normally don't. Cool, cool. Bronzed face. I love a good bronze face. Like usually, see, I can't stop. Usually go overboard with bronzer and embrace it. I'm trying to choose between Benetint and Dandelion Dew. Not positive which one I want to use. I haven't used Dandelion in a while, so I think I'm going to go back to my Holy Grail. And I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques stippling brush. And I got a lot on my hand, so I'm really, like, I picked some up on this side and then I'm really shearing it out on the other side of my hand. And I'm going to place this, like, really buff this in. Nice pretty pink cheeks. I don't like liner. I don't know why I did liner. I like liner, it's just, if I put on mascara then I'll like it, I know. Then I'm going to be using 2 different highlighters, 2 different reasons. High Beam, this is a mini one because I don't have the big one, and then Shy Beam. And Shy Beam is a matte highlighter, so it's just a pink tone. And I'm gonna do the hand thing. So it's really almost nothing. That's it. I use it under the eyes. Don't really use it to highlight. And it goes a long way, by the way. I'm going to blend that in with my fingers. Sometimes I use this as concealer. And this really adds a beautiful under eye highlight, but not really. Go back in, make sure my blush isn't covered, and then I'm going with High Beam. I dot it instead of doing a swipe because I find that if I do a swipe, it just like goes kind of funny. And then I'm going to take my little inner corner highlight brush to take that and put it on the inner corner. And that's gonna be the look. Besides lips. Add mascara and be done. So here's the look with mascara. I'm like right in front of my window, so everything's kind of washed out, but you can kind of see what I did. Definitely focused on the fresh skin, didn't do much on the eyes, and I really loaded the mascara. I would normally use their real mascara, but I'm out of it. I'm also out of my primer, which kind of sucks because I love them both. So I just really packed on the L'Oreal Voluminous, and if I do it in like a lot, I really pay attention, I can get the effect I want. And I used Benetint and a lip balm on the lips. So here's the look in the mirror that really you can't see anyway. Didn't know if you wanted to see my outfit, but just in case, I don't know. This is what I wear to work. I really don't deviate from this except the fact that I'm wearing this Benefit shirt, but I'll wear like a black shirt. These are my only work pants. Solid. And then I have several pairs of black shoes. I'm wearing these like heeled booty things, and then my trusty blazer that has, can you see, makeup on it? Lovely. So I'm probably going to end the vlog here just because I got a lot of footage of me getting ready, and that's going to take a butt to edit, and I think it might be a lot longer than I expect. So I'm not really doing anything today. I work until the evening, so you're not going to be seeing much. So I think I'm going to end it here. Really short vlog, like we're ending at like noon, but that's alright. I hope you enjoyed today and seeing me get ready. If you have any questions, of course, comment down below. Like this video, subscribe if you want to, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye!